everybody. Welcome back to the Franklin Pickleball Masters Pro Invitational hosted at Chicken and Pickle. We are getting ready to watch the men's doubles bronze medal match. It has been an amazing day, men's and women's. Ironically, you're about to see Dave Weinbach play again. There's an intense play happening here. I'm joined with Andy Gensch. This is Rusty House from Pickleball Channel. Andy, what are your thoughts about the day so far?
Well, I tell you, it's been a lot of fun. We started at 10 this morning. We brought the event inside because of the inclement weather and the wind. So we played our pool play inside this morning. And the next 4 hours, roughly, you're going to have the men's bronze match here, followed by the women's bronze, women's gold, and then finally the men's gold final. So 4 matches coming up.
Yeah, and for those of you who are just watching, this is not a traditional double elimination. So what that means is both of these teams are currently, well, in the bronze, they've only lost once. They haven't gone through the losers bracket. This is as far as they can go, even if they win this match. When we get to gold, both of the teams playing for gold will be undefeated. In the near court, we have Joey Farias in the gray shirt and Adam Stone in the red shirt. In the far court, we have Dave Weinbach and Steve Deakin starting off at 0-0-2.
Wow, great cover on the round the post by Joey for a winner. You don't see that very often. That's a great start for these guys.
0-0-1.
All right, Joey Ferris serving to Dave Weinbach. A little miscommunication there. They looked at each other. Adam Stone and Joey looked at each other, and it usually causes problems.
0-0-2.
0-0-2. Adam Stone serving. Steve Deakin returns.
Side out.
Little dink session ends in a side out. Back to Weinbach and Deakin.
0-0-1.
Joey jumps the corner with a nice angled put away. As another reminder for some of you who aren't familiar, that means both of these teams have not faced each other yet today. So they've gone through their brackets and they're fighting for gold. Mixing up the dinking, all 4 players getting hands on the ball. Adam cross court. Ooh, just over the net. It's still in play, a lob. Holy cow.
Come on.
Oh!
Wow. Something you don't normally see, folks, is a second net official. You'll see Don Stanley with his back to the camera right now.
Kneeling on the ground.
He's actually looking for foot faults on the far side. That's something new.
That ball
The
just hits the corner. So yes, we have line judges on both ends of the court. Basically every angle. Oh, line judge just called it out. Farias celebrated. They were celebrating. They moved forward like it was a winner. Line judge called it out. Joey Farias clearly frustrated.
0-0-2.
Going to second server. Around the post defended. We're back in it with another dinking session. All right, Joey, great defense against that around the post. He went for the lob, not quite high enough.
winner of this match will earn $2,500 for bronze here at the Franklin Pickleball Masters.
Good hustle by Deakin, doesn't quite get it.
Great effort.
We're moving on to second server.
0-0-2.
Once again, four players getting in on the dinking. Joey heats it up. Dave gets his paddle, is not able to keep it back. So far we have no points on the board. We'll see who kind of gets that first one. 0-0-1. Sorry.
Second serve.
Yeah, it is 0-0.
Yeah.
We're on the second serve again. Still 0-0.
Pitcher's duel.
A little bit of humidity in here. Dave goes over to dry his paddle. Adam Stone serves. Steve Deakin returns.
Side out.
Well, it's going to be a long evening, Rusty. That's right.
0-0-1.
Great cover by Joey and great cover by Adam Stone as well. That was just well played.
0-0-2. Come on. Side out. 0-0-1. Second server.
All right, we're on to second server.
0-0-2.
Adam Stone serving. Score still 0-0.
Side out.
Near catch by Adam Stone there.
We got some people commenting online about saying that was a horrible call. Thought the ball was in by a mile. So always the challenge is someday maybe we'll have instant replay with Hawkeye. Those are actually quite expensive. People think Indian Wells has them all loaded around. Even at Indian Wells, they're like, we don't have a budget for every one of those.
1-0-1.
All right, 1-0-1. First point. Goes long.
Server.
Moving on to second server. So for those just joining us, once again, we are at the... Hang on.
Side out.
We are at the Franklin Pickleball Masters Pro Invitational, hosted by Chicken and Pickle. We're here at Chicken and Pickle in Wichita. This is Rusty from Pickleball Channel. I'm with Andy Gensch. Say hi, Andy.
0-1-1.
Great to be here, Rusty. Thanks so much for joining us for this special weekend.
And this is the men's doubles bronze.
0-1-2.
Looked like that might have taken a bad hop on Joey Farias.
Just a little bit, right?
He missed that so bad. It just had to take a funny hop.
So definitely both of these teams are putting a lot of heat on the ball. You know, sometimes when you watch online, it's hard to tell, but some of these third shot drives, a lot of them have a lot of power. Dave pushing Joey back. Claims the overhead.
Great point.
It was hard. Joey just kept trying to drop it, couldn't quite get it, and Dave just kept pushing him back.
Yes, sir.
Weinbach clarifying if it's the correct server. Gives the ball to Steve Deakin, who serves to Adam Stone, returning. Joey gets it. Good lob. Oh, big overhead right at the baseline. Oh, that was a great overhead, leaning back as well. A little smattering of applause. I think people were a little surprised at what happened there.
3-0-1.
Just out.
Dave jumps up again, barely gets that overhead, keeps it in play. People are asking, is the court wet with or slick with humidity? No, it's not. It's dry enough that the sneakers are squeaking. There's good grip. Although the air has a little humidity in it. All right. We got a timeout called by Farias and Stone. We will be back to you in about a minute with more great action. Hey everybody, I just wanted to say thank you to our sponsor Highlands and let you know Highlands leg cramps, thousands of pickleball players use them, but they also have other products for active people. You have the muscle therapy gel, Arnicade, Arnisport, obviously the leg cramps product, and there's also a restful legs product. Lots of products, we love them a ton. Give them some love and try out some of their products.
Claims based on traditional homeopathic practice, not accepted medical evidence, not FDA evaluated.
Line judge.
All right, welcome back from timeout. We are in the men's bronze medal match.
Gentlemen, you have one timeout. You've got 2 timeouts left. Time's in.
In the far court, you have Dave Weinbach and Steve Deakin with a lead of 5-0.
Point. $6-0-1.
Stone and Farias fighting hard to try to get some points on the board. Oh,
Point.
even Dave thought that was going over.
Yeah,
It had enough little backspin on it, it kind of popped back into their side of the court.
bad break.
7-0-1.
7-0-1.
Great start for Weinbach and Deakin.
Yeah. The timeout, a lot of times, I'd say well over 50%, a timeout will break your opponent's momentum, so it's a great thing to do. In this one, however, it has not.
Joey with the fake Ernie there. Very active in the initial dinking here. Wow, Dave Weinbach had that in his sights.
Thank you for joining us, everybody, from around the country and around the world. Adam with a nice jump corner. Joey jumps the corner, but his ball goes a little wide.
Yes, Lynn Ansbury. We will be streaming both the women's bronze match next and then the women's gold match after that. Thank you for asking.
Oh,
Great thought there by Joey.
exactly. There was an open spot just
Yeah.
a few inches wide. The game continues 10-0. Possible game point here. There you go. A pretty quick one. That's a surprise.
Yeah.
10-0. So the end of game number 1 goes to Dave Weinbach and Steve Deakin. We will be back with game number 2 in a moment. Thank you for tuning in. You're watching the Franklin Pickleball Masters Pro Invitational, hosted by Chicken and Pickle. This live stream is brought to you by Highlands Leg Cramps. Stop your cramp, not your game. And by Pickleball Channel, bringing pickleball to the entire world. Together, we are excited to make it possible to give you the best live media coverage of the Franklin Pickleball Masters, hosted by Chicken and Pickle. Okay, welcome back. And welcome back to game number 2 of the men's bronze medal match. We are at the Franklin Pickleball Masters Pro Invitational, hosted by Chicken and Pickle.
Side out.
This is Rusty from Pickleball Channel. I'm joined with
Andy Gensch, Chicken and Pickle, folks. Really glad to have you tuned in today. This has been a special inaugural event for us, and it's going to be a fun evening.
So going to second server now.
Let's see what Joey and Joey Farias and Adam Stone can do here to turn the momentum around. That was really a
Hearts.
surprising first game.
Yes. It's the first game. If you could see the score, the first game actually was 10-0, which says, I agree, is surprising. And we're going to see if Farias and Stone can take this to 3 games.
Point. 1-0-1.
So here we go, off to the lead of the game. Joey heats it up right at Dave. That's a tough body shot. So it's what you sort of call tag, right? I mean, if Dave could have ducked, it would have gone out. At this higher level play, you'll see players try to tag one another, basically. It's a little bit of, oh! Ball hits the net, goes up and over, lands in the back of the court.
Yep.
We got another point.
Tough
So
break.
totally different game than the first one so far. We have 3-0, favored to Farias and Stone.
Too good. That's Dave Weinbach just hitting to the open court. Adam Stone just took himself out of the play on that, and Dave made him pay.
0-2.
So a number of people have been asking. Dave normally plays with his signature paddle. It's a Tempest, and for whatever reason, I don't know if his other paddle broke or whatever, but today he's playing with the Bantam XL.
Side out.
And so we have a side out. So like we said, last game was the opposite. It was 11-0. This one, 0-4, favor Farias and Stone. We got a point. This game is progressing.
1-4-1.
Joey with the lob. It's in the corner. Oh my gosh. That was a pretty good point.
Great point. Joey threw up that lob just perfect in that back corner. David.
And he dropped it too. So the score's closing up a little bit, 2-4. Another long dink session, and then the volleys. We're back to dinking.
Staying cross court here. I'm going to turn it
All
a little.
4 of them back cross court again. All right, so we're closing that gap. We're down to a 1-point game here. For those of you who are not familiar, in the near court, you have Steve Deakin in sort of the black shirt, Dave Weinbach in the white shirt. Just served to Adam Stone in the red and Joey Farias in the dark gray on the other side. Once again, all 4 players involved in that dinking. Cross court. Crowd is silent.
Exceptional patience here. Nobody's giving each other anything. That ball was half a ball too high. Pull the trigger. It didn't work.
So we're moving on to second server. Score 3-4-2.
Total miss hit there by Adam Stone, but got away with it.
Side out.
Ball called out. We're at a side out. Once again, Dave Weinbach, the veteran here, and on the quote-unquote pro circuit, the longest, playing the longest. Oh! Big ball hits a fan.
It's a let. Yeah.
What's that called?
It's a let.
Hit ball, hit permanent object.
Right.
Yeah, dead ball.
Point.
Point.
So the ball went really high, hit a ceiling fan. Ceiling fan's considered a permanent object. It'd be like hitting a fence. And
Or the ceiling,
Or the
actually.
ceiling.
Yep.
So it's a fault, and they lose that.
No, it's actually a point.
No,
Yeah, it's considered out, so it was
it's
a
considered
point.
out to the team that did it.
Yep.
Yes. Yes, exactly. If you hit the ceiling, you hit the wall, then you basically hit the ball out.
Don Stanley, our down ref, stepped in to clarify that for Ron Ponder, who's our up referee today.
Second server.
Thanks, Mike Durr, for that. Your comment, 42 hit rally. That was a long rally a moment ago.
Yeah, thanks for keeping track, Mike. We could have Mike be our virtual statistician there. Get your pad of paper. Thanks, buddy.
Side out.
little extra perspiration by the Badger here. He's toweling off. And Steve Deakin serving down 3-7-1.
Heats it up. Dave goes for the overhead, but hits it into the net.
3-7-2. Point.
Just to recap here, we're in game 2 of the men's bronze
4-7-2.
match here at Chicken and Pickle in Wichita, Kansas.
It's a tighter game. Dave heats it up with 2 hard shots in a row. Joey's correcting himself. Teammates encouraging each other. Score 5-7. Just a little bit of the net bounces just high enough to be up and over Joey's paddle. So Stone and Farias call a timeout. The score is 6-7-2, and we will be back to you in a minute after the timeout. Hi, everyone. I want to give a shout out and a thank you to our sponsor, Highlands. We literally could not do this without them. They have another product called Muscle Therapy Gel. I use it myself, and a lot of other athletes use it as well, including pickleball players. So give it a try, and you might like it too.
Claims based on traditional homeopathic practice, not accepted medical evidence, not FDA evaluated.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, we're coming back from the timeout. We are in game number 2 of the men's bronze medal match.
Timeout left. You've got both timeouts left. Time is in. 6-7-2.
Time is in. Play continues.
Out. Thank you.
We got a tie game for the
Momentum has shifted back to Deakin and Weinbach for sure here after a very
Exactly.
slow start in game 2. Not sure what Steve was doing hanging back there.
No. It was good.
both called it good. The ref, line judge.
Not enough to overrule.
It looked good to me. Did it look good to you?
Yeah, I think it was in.
Yeah. You always have the opportunity to ask a ref, and to question it.
Second server.
So once again, thank you everybody for joining us. It's Rusty from Pickleball Channel. I'm with Andy Gensch from Chicken and Pickle. 7-7-2 tie game.
Thank you.
Line judge calls that ball out a little bit wide. Joey's shaking his head.
Not at this angle. I can't rule at this angle.
7-7-1.
Each team now questioning line calls. There's a $2,500 on the line.
Needs to be noted here, we have a complete crew of certified USAPA officials here. Every referee is certified.
We have actually 6 certified refs here. Joey heats it up. Deakin gets his paddle on it and goes wide. So once again, on the far court, you have Joey Farias in gray, Adam Stone in red. On the near court, Dave Weinbach in white and Steve Deakin in black. Steve
Yep.
tries to hit that as he's transitioning, which a lot of these players can hit great shots as they're transitioning, a little hard. Adam threads the needle between the two of them.
Yeah, he was sitting on that. Wow. Great around the post. Great save by Steve Deakin.
Yeah.
That's as good as that gets.
Heating up.
Net cord winner.
I'll take it.
7-8-2.
Yeah, some great exchanges here. Oh, another net.
I think they're going to make a push here to see if they can finish this right here on this
Exactly.
serve.
Take that and carry that momentum. still 1 point game, but the closer you get to 11,
Point.
the scarier that becomes, and that's 1 point closer.
9-7-1.
9-7-1.
Wow.
There you go. A little bit of help from the net. Just lands in.
Unbelievable. That was dead corner. Net assisted. Wow.
9-7-2.
Going on to the second server. Thinking. And now we are 1 point away from the match and declaring winners of the bronze medal. Let's see how this unfolds.
10-7-2.
Ooh, that is a big side out. Big important side out.
Very
Somebody's
uncharacteristic.
asking
7-10-1.
Yeah. Rob Noonan's asking. It's actually $2,500 for the team for the bronze medalist, the winner of this match. Rob,
the
thanks.
team would split that.
Appreciate your question.
Point.
On the far court, timeout has been called. We are at the Franklin Pickleball Masters Pro Invitational. We will be back to you in about a minute after the timeout.
Hi, I'm John Brownie. I had a bad experience after 2 days in hot weather. I woke up with leg cramps. Remembered I'd been by the Highlands booth, took some of their pills. I was able to go back to sleep, get up and play the next day. I played all day and ended up winning a silver medal. All because I took the Highlands leg cramp pills. They were excellent, got me through the day.
Claims based on traditional homeopathic practice, not accepted medical evidence, not FDA evaluated.
Okay, we are back from a timeout. We're a little entertainment by the referee dancing. We are at the end of game number 2.
One timeout left. You got one timeout left. Score is 8-10-1.
Joey Farias and Adam Stone. Stone serves to Deakin, who returns. Cross court dinking.
Just out.
A ball called out, close to the line judge. And now we've got a 1 point game.
9-10-1.
Stone serving to try to tie it up.
Joey almost reset that. Great exchange right
But they
there.
have a second serve, so they have another chance. If they tie it up, if you're not familiar, you have to win by 2.
9-10-2.
It's a big point for them. And there you go. We are tied up, which means now either team has to win by 2 in order to claim this game. Joey Farias getting ready to serve to Dave Weinbach.
Almost a miscommunication there. Covered.
Amazing session.
Yeah.
Heat it up. All right, that is a huge side out. So we were in game number 2. That was a big side out. Weinbach is serving, tied up 10-10-1.
Steve's a little late. Steve has a tendency just to hang back a little bit, and
11-10-1.
almost got him in trouble there.
Possible game and match point. Oh, and there you have it. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. We'll be able to recap this whole thing on demand. Some of you missed it online. That's a good finish. That is the winners, Dave Weinbach and Steve Deakin, the bronze medal. Thank you for joining us from the Franklin Pickleball Masters Pro Invitational hosted by Chicken and Pickle. We will be back to you with the next bronze match, the women's, after a few minutes.